Yeah.
My name is Adwoa. I'm the Country Director of ActionAid Ghana.
Could you tell me about the impact of biofuels in Ghana, how they affect the people living in Ghana?
Biofuels have become a real issue in my country. There's no region at the moment which is not affected by land grabbing for biofuels, primarily jatropha. Now, the impact of that on our people is a food security issue. If you take farmland out of the system where it is producing food and is instead producing food for fuel, then you are causing a great deal of hunger and misery for the farmers' families. In addition to which, in order to get the amounts of land that these companies wish for their jatropha, it means that invariably smallholder farmers are being thrown off their land because they are not prepared to accept land with small patches of smallholders' farms in the middle. So a lot of smallholder farmers, for example, Yaukuma and Suleimana Yusuf, who farm in Chuanchi, which is in the middle belt of the country, both of them have lost significant amounts of their rather smallholder farms to a biofuel company. So now you've got Yaukuma planting both maize and groundnuts on a small piece of land, and you have Suleimana having lost 2/3 of his farmland. Now, without the produce from their farmland, these farmers and many others like them and their families are going to go hungry, increasing the food insecurity in Ghana.
Can you tell me, do you know the sort of levels, you said the other day, the levels of food security in Ghana, like how big a problem food insecurity or malnutrition is, and therefore sort of a sentence that puts together the impact of biofuels in that context?
I mean, although Ghana is doing well in a lot of areas, hunger isn't one of those areas in which we have done well. 28% of our children under 5 are malnourished. 10% are stunted. And this is because they are not getting enough food of the right quality in the right balance to eat. And all of this is linked to the fact that we don't have the food. And in Ghana, smallholder farmers, who funnily enough produce the majority of the food for the nation, are the poorest of the poor. So the biofuel companies, the impact of land grabbing is exacerbating an already tenuous situation for this very vulnerable group of people.
Thank you. So this summer the G8 leaders are meeting in London to discuss many issues, and we hope that biofuels will be on the agenda there. If you could give a message to those leaders meeting to do with hunger and biofuels in Ghana, what would it be?
I think the G8 leaders have a responsibility. They have a responsibility to address the issue of global hunger. And my message to them would be that they should look at their policies, the policies that are developed and benefit the West, and look at the impact that these policies have, particularly on smallholder farmers in developing countries like mine, and that they should make the responsible decision, change policies that adversely affect smallholder farmers.
And if you had a message for our campaigners here in the UK that are campaigning to try and change those biofuels policies, what would it be?
To the supporters and the campaigners in the UK, don't stop. Everything you do is important. It makes a difference to people in my country. We appreciate what you're doing, and we want to work hand in hand with you to achieve the objectives we have set ourselves.
Nice one. And then, are you happy to do? Yeah. So I'll make sure your fingers. Hang on, that one's that way around. If you hold it, just so your fingers aren't over the logo, and then if you say whatever sentence makes sense in the context of Ghana, but using the words enough food for, could be enough food for everyone in Ghana if, or something that makes sense. Just go a bit further.
Ready?
Hang on one sec. Is my light still on? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Actually, let me just